Welcome back to more Hydroneer. We had a great stream the other day where we had a first impression and first look at Hydroneer 2.0, but we're now gonna start a little mini-series at least, and see how far we get and see how much interest there is. So let's start a new game, give it a name, and here we are at Ember Cradle. This is our first lot that we can start work on. If you're new to the game and you have no idea what it's about and you didn't watch the stream, in this game you do a lot of mining and uncovering of resources by mining and then refining them, crafting with them, making a lot of money in the process, selling the raw materials or the products, and obviously then trying to completely automate everything with more and more machinery. Now to get us started, we're going to start with a big bucket, a smaller bucket, a shovel, and a brush. The shovel you can use to put dirt in the bucket. It fits up to 4 shovels full. Then you take the bucket and you empty it into this bucket. Then you use this bucket, fill it up with water, and you put water mixed with the dirt. And then you can take the brush and go swooshy swoosh. And that will give you a couple of resources. So you can see we have a piece of iron ore, and then we have another piece of iron ore. And that's the first starting process. Now in the beginning, you're just gonna be digging a little bit around here, but the deeper you go, the higher quality dirt you get. So if you go all the way to the bottom, it's actually not very deep here in the first plot anyway, you will get quality dirt, a higher quality dirt, which results in bigger ore and more rarer ore pieces. Before we're gonna get started on making some money though, let's have a little look around and see where everything is. Over here, we have a little shop where we can buy some things that get us started. We have a bed here so we can sleep through the night. We can buy a map, more lanterns, a mining helmet so we have a little bit of light on our head, some concrete flooring blocks so we can build like a little platform or a little base where you can put everything in. You can have pipes that transport water. Water powers everything, so anything that needs power needs water. So you can see here, for example, a hand sorter which sorts out the items that you can get out of the dirt, and they need power. So you can see here they have a water connector, so you can power this machine. And power, pressure, and water quality do come into play as well. Then you have a grinding mill here, for example, where if you find uncut gems, you can cut them before you can craft them into jewelry. You have fishing poles, fishing pots, so you can passively fish. And then you have a small furnace here where you can put a crucible on to smelt down the ore before you can put it into molds where you can make ingots out of that then, which you then can use on an anvil in combination with a blacksmithing hammer to make different types of products that you then can sell. Then over here we have a little extension to the shop where we can buy toolbox, which help us to repair machinery. Then we have our first machines, which we can buy, which help us automate some of the earlier process. And then later on, there will be loads and loads of areas where you can actually craft your own machines, which obviously work better than these little used machines that you have here. We also start with a truck, which we can enter and already drive. And let's go and explore a little bit. We're not going to explore the whole map because it's quite big. Well, it's bigger than it seems when you look at the map in your hand. So let's head over here. There's our first big town that we can buy other things. So you can get a really first look at what other things you can buy. And just here to the right, we're gonna enter Bridgeport, historic mining town. And oh, okay, bye-bye. And in Bridgeport, you can buy more vehicles. You can buy like other trucks. Now these guys would be faster than this one. But it's already dangerous to drive with this one. And then here you have a scrapyard where you can scrap machinery or tools like into scrap cubes that you can use for other things. Then we have Conveyor Nation here, so we can buy conveyor belts, which are quite expensive, as you can see, at 240 and 500 a piece. 4 bricks, fancy furniture. Let's game it out. Reward. Nice. Yeah, let's game it out. It keeps breaking the game. There's a reward in his head. So we can buy some decorative items. Oh, that's pretty nice. Furniture. A throne for a king. Very nice. A safe to put in all your metal bars. Stores metal bars for safekeeping. Oh, I like that. And then we have a plinth, which allows you to present jewelry, your biggest and most fantastical creations. What do we have here? We have housing. So we have more items here for roofs and some ladders. Oh, that is nice. There's actually some wooden stairs. I wonder if we can use them outside because they're quite cheap. And once we start digging down to the ground, it would be nice to have some stairs to go up and down from the hole where we can get the good quality dirt. And then here to the left, it says new. Ooh. Hobson's Power Works. All right, so is this electrical power then? So we can move from water to electrical. Oh, whoa, look at that. Logic add, logic subtract, logic equal. So they are logical pipes levers, buttons, keypads, elbow cables. That is insane. So this is all stuff we can use then. Oh, look at that. A flip-flop hook, a logic diode hook, a logic flip hook, logic delays. Oh, wow. So we seem to be able to do a full complex automated system. Like, that is insanity. And then we have a logical smelter. Okay, so we have like the smelters which work kind of semi-automatic, and then we have logical smelters and compressors. And then over on this side, we seem to have just some basic housing. Oh, what is that? Cottage supply. Oh, wow, look at that. You can build cottage walls and cottage roofs. You can make yourself a proper cottage house. Oh, that's nice. Now, back at our starting lot, we're gonna have to do everything manually. What we're gonna do is we're going to put this bucket actually into the water, and we're gonna throw the dirt into the bucket while it's in the water. So that way we can scrub it up, dab it, and the water goes straight back into the bucket. Oh, look at that. We even found a uncut ruby already. That is amazing. Anyway, we're selling everything we're going to scrub for right now first. And then with some of the money, we're going to see what we buy next. I've been doing this for a while now, and I also went quite deep down. I'm still not at the ground, though we're not too far off, which means we should have gotten some really nice quality things. We have 379 worth of ores. Now, the power gems, we can't sell them. They stay in there. But now we got money. Now we're going to take that money and put it here in the bucket. I also brought along my little shopkarren, whatever that is. And we now can make our first purchases. So, dull pickaxe. That's one thing we're going to buy. We definitely want to buy a bed so we can sleep through the night because it gets pretty dark. So that's 146. And if we have the money, we might as well buy a grinding wheel already as well. First things first, it is getting dark. So let's put the bed down so we actually have a place to sleep. Now it's slowly getting brighter. We can take that pickaxe now and we can just smash into the ground, and we don't have to worry about picking up all the dirt in the interim. Now we have a very nice hole here. It seems that this is ground level. There's no more dirt we can dig up from here, so we can only go along the ground surface to pick it up further away. But it does seem to slope a little bit further down here. But this is the deepest we can get so far, so that should already give us a huge jump in profits. Now it is still very hard to get out here, so I have a little idea. I think we have enough money left, so let's go and see if we can make this getting in and out of this hole a little bit easier. So we're gonna take our money, put it on the back of the truck, because why put money into your pants pocket if you can put it in the back of your truck for safekeeping, where you know it's not gonna get lost. There's a few other interesting items here. I was going to buy some wooden stairs so we can go up and down the hole, but they're 31 each, or in this case, yeah, 31 each. 62 for the double ones. But then they have these tin sheet ramps here, which are simple tin sheets used by miners to channel resources. I mean, we have 142, so what I would like to do is buy at least one of those, just in case, and then buy a couple of those sheets. Oh, this is a long sheet ramp. Ooh. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna buy that as well. Trying to use those sheets does show you that you were digging in the wrong direction. So we were digging the hole not into the same direction that we should have, but it means we can potentially use this to climb in and out very easily. So let's see if we can get in and out much easier. Well, it's a little bit easier. Let's see if we can connect the second sheet to that, if that will make things easier. There we go. Look at that. That is beautiful. And we made ourselves a little staircase. Love it. And the better quality dirt is paying off indeed. Look at this whopper of ore. Here we go, moment of truth, and 1,286. And this is in total maybe 10, so it's less than half of what I had before, and the money is ginormous. I love it. We definitely want to get some of those machines, which are now automating the harvesting of the dirt, and then putting the dirt into the forged iron harvester to make the ore, and then this is fully automated, but we're gonna need to get a lot of water pipes as well, so let's hope we have enough money for that. This is 320. Now adding this, we only can buy one of each, and then we have to go somewhere else to buy either new machines. I don't know if that's possible, but I know that at some point you can craft your own machines, which are of course going to be of much higher tier, because these are tier 1 and they're used and they're only limited stock. So let's buy that. These ones belong to us now. We have 642 left, which we can use to buy a couple of pipes. Now, the idea is to get the pipes to go into the river, to get the water from the river into the machines. But the machines have to be set up a certain way, so we might need to actually save some money up and get some conveyor belts as well. Now, this should be a nice starting area to put the machine that drills the dirt. So this is the ground here. We can't get deeper than that. You can see that here. So this layer of dirt is as low as it can get. And let's see if we can put the machine on that. The machine will place pretty much anywhere, but of course, the machine won't work unless it sits on dirt. So if I put it here, I will be able to place it here as well at some point, once I actually have the room. But in the end of the day, it has to be on dirt. Can we place it like that? Will that actually work? If that works, that would be sweet. I think this is connected. If we look at this, this looks like it's connected. I'm actually not sure, but it looks like this is connected. So I wonder if we can just basically push it through the dirt and we don't even have to dig down. I mean, that would be absolutely amazing if we can just drag them through the dirt here. It doesn't look like we can actually physically connect it. So we're gonna have to probably dig up and make the room. So let's try that out, make a little bit more room up here. And now see if that fits. There we go. Look at that beauty. Nice. Is that a sword buried in the dirt? What? Huh? Let me have a look at this. Is this a sword? We found a sword relic. That is insane. Oh my balls. That is beautiful. Found deep underground. Blaze in the cave with other relics. Oh! I think I know where this belongs. There's a cave over here around the corner, just here behind the shop, and there's these little pedestals. And I did not understand what they were for, and somebody in the stream was saying, oh, you put some items there. So I think this may or may not be one of those relics. Let me see, do we just drop it down? Okay, so let's leave it there. It's not gonna disappear. So I'm assuming if we find another 3 relics, that maybe something will happen. Okay, this is connected now to an actual water source going all the way down there into our machine. So let's have a look down here and turn it on and see what happens. It's not working because it's not connected, which means we have to move it up a little bit, make a little bit more room for the water to get here. Is the water actually getting here? So let me have a look. Let's take this pipe out. Yes, the water is actually getting there, so that means that these 2 pieces are not connected. Here we go, let's connect this. And now, hopefully, it will work. It's not sitting on enough dirt, I think. So let's fix that. And we got liftoff, baby! All we had to do is take the machine away, evening out the ground with the shovel, and look at this, we get delicious dirt. Let's actually go ahead and test this dirt as well to make sure that is actually pulling from that quality of dirt down there. So let's put it in here. Let's move this little guy into the water and see if we get a big kahuna or if we're just gonna get a tiny little Mickey Mouse, or because the dirt that I was shoveling around down there was from the bottom. And look at this. We have a ginormous piece of gold. That is awesome. And here we go with partial automation. We have dirt being produced from nice quality dirt. We manually carry it over into the grinder and it spits out a gem. So this is already a lot faster than what we had to do before. I'm gonna do that for a little while, then I'm gonna sell the bucket and we're going to buy a conveyor belt. And because the machine's so nicely set up, we only need 1 or 2 conveyor belts really to carry the dirt over to this machine. So I think we actually have enough here, so let's turn that off, process the rest of the dirt, and then see how much money we're gonna get from this bucket. I just went through the ore and we actually got very lucky and we got some Cloutium ore, which is this piece here. So if you look at the size of this gold ore, for example, that is much bigger than this Cloutium ore. And of course, depending on the gold size, this one is 36, for example, but this gold is slightly bigger, so it's worth 41. But if you take this Cloutium ore, it's worth 379. The total bucket is worth 1,295. We're going to be able to afford some conveyor belts with that. I also kept the uncut emerald out and we're going to bring that back. Now we can take that uncut emerald and there we go. Now we have a beautiful cut emerald, which is worth a little bit more than the uncut emerald, but what we want to do is we want to eventually cut that into jewelry. All right, let's take our money, put it in here, and see what type of conveyor belts we want to buy. We definitely need this one. I think we might, I don't know if we need 2 of those, but we definitely, oh, a splitter, very nice. That's when we get really fancy. So, but let's go and buy a straight conveyor as well. And maybe buy another one of those, just in case. I mean, we have the money right now, so let's buy it. 866, and one more straight one as well on top of that. So, one thing I learned now is conveyor belts. I haven't used them before, but they need to be powered with water pipes. So I had to diverge the water pipes again and basically lead them down between my two machines so that I can hook them up. So basically you can't place them anywhere, you have to hook them up. So what I do now is put them here, and this should now put the dirt right here. So if we turn this on, this should put the dirt here, bring it up, and very slowly put it into this grinder. Now each pipe that you add will decrease the water pressure by 3%, which means eventually, obviously, if you get to a certain point, there you go, beautiful. There will be no more pressure left. So what we're gonna need to buy next, when we make the next bit of money, is a water pressure increaser, whatever you call it, a pressurizer. We're gonna put it here, and we're gonna put it full of these power diamonds or power shards, and that should then hopefully increase the power of the water, making the machines faster, making the conveyor belts faster, etc. Also, because you have now a dripping end on the water, I have bought a cork which you can put at the end of the pipe, and we're gonna try to put that in exactly at the end. You can hear the noise of the water, and when you have it, here you go, in the right position, you can hear it already before you place it that it's gonna work and stop the water. Is it gonna go into the bucket? Yes, beautiful. And this is now a steady flow of gems. We can now, oh nice, we're actually gonna pick these guys up. I'm gonna put them up there. So I'm gonna go on a little break now, and I will come back in a little while and see how well we did. This looks pretty tasty, so let's change out the buckets. Let's put this one right there. There we go, and that should be catching the next couple of ones. Let's see if it goes in. Beautiful. So we're gonna let that run while we go off and make another, hopefully 1,000-ish credits. 1,964. Beautiful. Now we can go and buy the forged iron pressure tank. Place a shard or shard bar inside to increase water pressure up to the same percentage value as the intake tank. I wonder if we need to place it as close as possible to the actual machines. Will that be faster, or if we place it further away? I don't know. We'll see. There still could be diminishing returns. We're gonna have to figure that out. So let's place this guy into our pipe system. Okay, let's replace one of the pipe sections with this over here. There we go. And now this is still gonna be as slow as it was before. Let's see if the speed changes if we put one of those guys inside. So do we just click on it? Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. So we're gonna have to turn this actually around. Let's replace it with the opening to the top. And I think what we have to do is drop it literally into it from up here. Like that. Okay, let's close it. And is that how it works? Is this on now? Is that increasing the speed? Is that processing or using this power shard correctly? Everything still seems as... No, it's slightly faster. It seems slightly faster. Let's put a lot of these guys in. Now we have all of them in here. Let's close this off. And let's see if this is gonna be any faster. It seems a little faster. I can't really tell. I would have to compare it side by side, but I hope it is. And another 2,000. And here we are. I put a couple of torches in here. I bought a repair kit. We're repairing our machines. They break eventually after a couple of hours use. And it's looking nice. Beautiful underground. A secret mining operation. You can barely see anything from the top except those little pipes coming out, and that's pretty much it. We have a repair kit now as well. I bought a rack for everything. This hammer here is a hammer that you can use to fix items in place. So basically you fix them so you don't accidentally pick them up, because that is terrible, because if you pick things up accidentally, sometimes it's very finicky to get them back in. So you smack them with this special hammer, which is a construction hammer, and that way you can put them all in place and you can't accidentally pick things up now, so everything stays where it is. Anyway, this is a nice ending for an episode. I think we can leave it here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys had a good time with the episode. If you did, remember to kick that like button in the balls, and I hope I see you guys in the next video. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, as always, viel Spaß and happy gaming.